I look a little better with these on.
You look ridiculous.
Surprise! Aww. Ooh. We spent a few days with the family in Tennessee and we had some really good quality time. We caught up, we hung out, but I actually didn't really record too much footage because sometimes like when you're in the moment, you're like living in the moment, you kind of just don't want to stick a camera in people's faces, especially when you just met your boyfriend's family for the first time. But yeah, we went on a hike. We did some sightseeing and got to breathe some fresh air. So yeah, it was a good couple days. I just feel bad because I didn't record a lot of the family, so I feel like I didn't give them the attention they deserve in this video. But just trust that we had a really good time. Was that cute?
Yeah.
So after a few days, we flew from Tennessee to Florida to visit Matt's mom and his stepdad. And y'all, I've never really been afraid of flying before. Like one of the last times I went on a plane, I had complimentary drinks on there, so I was fine, I was calm. But I think drinking coffee before the flight was not the move, because any little bit of turbulence, I thought we were gonna like crash down and die. I was ready to write my will. I'm not even shitting you, like I'm not even playing. But we got there safely and we had our own little sign holder waiting for us. Mama Darcy and Dave live on a little island, so we got to drive a little bit, see the island, and then we had a little lunch when we got in at a place called the Blue Dog Cafe. They had a delicious little chicken sandwich, and I tried key lime pie for the first time, and can I just say obsessed? I was obsessed. I can't stop thinking about it. So after lunch, we brought all of our stuff back to the house, and then we went storm chasing. In California, we don't get like a whole lot of thunderstorms where I live. And so anyways, there's like a beautiful little thunderstorm. We chased it down, almost got hit by lightning. I'm just playing. But it was beautiful. The sky was beautiful. Even the humidity was beautiful. Even the mosquitoes, the no-see-ums. The next day we went yakking. That's right, we went kayaking. So not only did we get a workout, but we also got a really nice tan. And we found some conch shells, which I just found out I've been pronouncing wrong my entire life. I always thought they're conch shells, but apparently they're conch shells. I also tried a pub sub for the first time, which do not sleep on the pub sub. They were so delicious. So it was a very chill day. The next day was a boating and drinking day. So we went with the friends on their boat and we just had fun in the sun. We did some day drinking, some chilling in the ocean. We found some seashells and we saw a lot of different little animals. And the water was so beautiful and warm and clear. The water that we have in the Central Coast is like chocolate milk. It's like straight brown. So it felt good to see some beautiful clear water. Oh, it's so salty. It's so salty.
It's all salty.
It's just me saying, oh my gosh, my eyes burn. Just got engaged. So we went to a couple different islands, and the last island that we went to was a little island called Cabbage Key. I guess it must be touristy or something because their drinks were a pretty freaking penny. Matt bought 3 drinks and it came to like $100. But you know, when in Florida, right? We also saw some little turtles. And this whole trip, I wanted to see manatees. I wanted to like go swimming with manatees or kayak around manatees, but we didn't get a chance to. However, when we got to Cabbage Key, there was a manatee waiting for us. It's like it knew that I wanted to see him. Also, I thought manatees were called mantugas, so I kept calling them mantugas. So the last day before we visited Matt's dad, we went fishing. And I've only ever been fishing like one time. And I caught 1 fish in the murky ocean in California. And my brother had the audacity to pretend like he caught the fish when it was me who caught the fish. So moral of the story, I've never really been fishing. So we went fishing and I caught a couple different things. I caught like a needlefish and a baby trout. I was so proud of myself. And Matt's mom actually caught a little shark, but it's catch and release, so don't worry. Not a whole lot of fish were harmed. Oh. So the fish eaters caught quite a few fish though, and we went to a restaurant later where you bring your catch and they cook it for you. And I had a cheeseburger. So anyways, that was the last night before we went to Matt's dad's. On the way over to Matt's dad's, we stopped at the Everglades and we went to a place called Shark Valley. Now, they don't have sharks there, but they have alligators, and I don't know if Floridians call alligators sharks or what, but it's alligator central, apparently. It's like a big path that you can either walk or bike or take like a tram, and all over the path there's all these alligators. But we only saw one and it was in the water, but honestly, I was a little spooked. I almost crashed. Babe, that literally sounded like an animal he would try to eat. Look, he's coming close.
No, he went under again.
It's hot as balls, bruh. We saw one alligator. I'm trying to get some footage of another one, but we haven't seen any. That balls action.
Stop it. It's this bike seat.
Spicy.
No, bike seat.
Once we finished up at Shark Valley, we headed over to the Hard Rock Hotel. I'm right here. Oh, hey! There's someone in my room. And the room was so bomb. Let me tell you, it was like pimped out. They had like a Bluetooth speaker, freaking 10 shower heads, a balcony, lounge chairs, a shower on the balcony, a spectacular view. It was like too good to be true. We ended up going to dinner downstairs of the hotel. They had like a bunch of different choices, and we ended up going to this like bougie Japanese type of cuisine place, and I just had chicken. And we had these really good tacos though. They had some sort of steak in them. Oh my gosh, but they're so tiny. They were like the Jack in the Box little tacos, but they're so good. The next day, we had another boating day, but this time it was a Miami boating day. And we went with Matt's dad's friend, Vince, on his boat. So we went over to Miami and we went to a sandbar and we day drank and we ate some food and met people and hung out, and we all got really sunburned. Like, we all look like lobsters, but it was a good time. So we're heading over to Versailles, Cuban restaurant, to try some Cuban coffee, to try a Cuban sandwich, and anything else we want to try off the menu. So yeah. So we're on day whatever of our trip.
Whatever.
I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's Friday. That's what I do know. Dress for the occasion, of course. But check out the bling. 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 COVID testing station. Look at the prices. It's so affordable. Like, the Cuban espresso is $1.50, bitch. We're gonna get the famous Cuban sandwich. It's only $8.25. Like, you can't beat that. I want to just get everything. I'm hella hungry. So, this is what happened. How tiny it is. How do you even grab it? It's hella strong. So we got freaking yuca fries, some croquettes, and then some empanadas. Okay, our food came out hella quick. So we have the Cuban. Let's get the good lighting. And then we have some fried plantains. And then we've already been chomping on this. It's so good. And these are the empanadas. And he got a big sandwich.
You're mid, right?
I took a really good bite. It's so good. The Swiss cheese. It's Swiss cheese on there, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's that shit. I don't know if I got any pickle with that bite, but it was still really good. It's like perfectly crunchy on the outside, like pretty soft on the inside, so it's where it's at. That feels so good. It was so good I got a lisp. It is so good. I feel it in my soul. That cheese though, look at that cheese.
This is it's gonna look like motor oil. Don't let it scare you.
Oh.
What was that?
It's pretty bitter.
Finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it. Those are remains.
We just heard like the loudest thunder. I thought we got hit by lightning. Like that shit went boom.
Keeps building out to the east of us and it's coming this way. So I'm afraid like it's not gonna
go away.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Calle Ocho.
We're gonna check out the Domino's and check out the other stuff around here. Maybe get a coconut.
The next morning we woke up early. And we went and caught the sunrise. And I 100% recommend either catching a sunrise or a sunset because there's just nothing else like it. And after we watched the sunrise, we stopped to get some coffee, and this coffee was like the tiniest little coffee. After we got back to the hotel, we decided to just have like a chill by the pool day, so we got a little day faded. Our last day here in Florida, so we are going to the Dolphins game. Shout out to Grandma Carol for letting me borrow her shirt because I did not have a dolphin shirt. So this is the fit of the day. Look at the ash. It's an exciting day. So that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And for Matt's family, thank you so much for the hospitality. It was so much fun. And yeah, hope to do it again soon. So thank you guys. Love you. Bye.